Hello, welcome to OneSource Overseas. This is Sandeep Jadhav, and we have today Manjushri Jargaonkar. She is one of the students who is aspiring to go to United Kingdom. She is joining University of Birmingham. So let's talk about University of Birmingham first. University of Birmingham is one of the top 100 universities in the world. It is also a Russell Group University. It is ranked number 5 for most of the courses in United Kingdom, such as chemical engineering, sports science, physiotherapy, nursing, lot of courses. This university is also ranked 84th globally by QS World Ranking. This university has impeccable alumni, around 3 lakh alumni they have, and they house around 38,000 students on campus anytime, and out of which at least 10,000 students are international. So this university is truly international. uh, University of Birmingham is the only university in Great Britain who has its own main railway line station serving the university campus. None of the other university has this facility. So you can imagine the kind of the facilities that you're going to enjoy at university, and how big is this university. Correct. The annual turnover of this university is 650 million pounds, and they keep on investing on campus facilities and amenities for students who are not only just domestic but international too. um, Let me tell you, this university has state of the art facilities, such as they have the sports showpiece center, which is world class. It houses all kinds of sports amenities. This university is top 5 for sports associations and sports clubs, and for sports services provided to students in United Kingdom. Secondly, it also has best in class library, wherein a student can sit at peace and avail all kinds of books that he or she would require to pursue their academic curricula. Additionally, this university also been renowned for student associations and student assistance services, which is student union services. Every student is being catered to and being taken care of. This university is truly international, and congratulations to you, Manjushri, that you have made into this university. So this small interview would kind of make our audiences to understand how things actually churn out, and how decisions are being made, and how's the journey overall. So since you have successfully accomplished this journey, you would be one of their mentor in coming times. So my first question to you is, what inspired you to pursue studying abroad?
First of all, my dad has a dream like my daughter should go out and do something extraordinary. So I was a child from childhood. I was a very intelligent child. I was into studies more, nothing else, no sports. I was in sports, but for a specific time. But it was my father's dream that I actually wanted to implement. So the first thought was that. After that, I graduated in bachelor's in business management studies. I wanted to do something out of the box. I don't wanted to go through the same line where lot of crowd is pushing through. So that made me think of doing something very uh, different from other people. So the first thought was of doing the same MBA course. Then my father met a lot of people, and he wanted me to go outside of the country, explore the world, explore the facilities which are given by the campuses and big universities. So talking to lots of people, we came through Sandeep sir and OneSource Overseas. And we had a mutual friend who was a friend of her and my dad also. She suggested that you should get a consultancy through him, and we had a meeting. And then sir told ki MBA is not a thing you should do. Like if you want to do something extraordinary, go out of the way, then you should opt for something different. Like I was a person of finances. I was interested in finances and businesses. So we came across several courses that would suit me better, and then we came in a particular course which was business analytics. And sir suggested that yes, it would be a perfect course for you since it is and you don't have to go through uh, years and years getting a degree. So masters would be a great choice for you, and in this field you can do it very well.
All right. So it encompasses everything. For example, you came through a reference. That
Yeah.
reference was generated through some other references, and
Right.
that's how we as a company we are growing. Secondly, as she rightly said, she is a fresher and she came in for an MBA program. Many a times, see, I have personal experience studying in United Kingdom. Many a times, what happens is student in India is accustomed, acclimatized that okay, I've done my BCom, I've done my BBA, and now MBA is the final thing that I need to do. And they give their CAT, they give their CT, they aim NMIMS, they go for Jamnalal Bajaj, they go for IIMs and all of that. But you know what? If we go to the European countries, if we go to the North American continent, you're going to understand that MBA is not meant for freshers. The first thing that you need to know is MBA is not for freshers who don't have any in company experience. You need to have minimum 3 years of some kind of managerial team leading experience if you're going for an MBA, because they are going to hand over certain tools to you which you should know how to implement, and you can only do that if you have yourself have worked in the industry, have worked for 5 6 7 years. So in my experience, when I went to my MBA class in UK, uh, I was probably then still 26 27, and I saw a half bald guy sitting next to me, and he asked, "What are you doing, kid, in this class?" So I told him that I am an MBA student, I'm an international student, I've joined this batch, and he laughed at me. He was like, "What are you doing here? Like, do you have any experience?" I said, "Yes, I do have 3 years. I was having a 3 years experience, but I was still young because these people were in their mid 30s with 5 10 years of experiences. So I was still young." And that day I happened to realize, then we had a long conversation, and that
Yes.
is where I learned that none of the employer is going to offer you a job if you're a fresher and you're going to do an MBA. They are not going to hire you as a manager. You don't qualify. So what I told Manjushri is that let's certain skill sets in a way, Facebook blueprint, you know how to do IBM certifications. There are several other certifications, Google Analytics certifications, and a lot of softwares and CRMs that you're going to learn. So that's how business analytics came in. Okay, tell me, Manjushri, how was your process to the audience? How was the application process? How was the whole journey for you?
So we came to a decision that yes, this is the one I want to do. After that, Vaishnavi, my counselor, she started approaching me in a very, very, very kindful manner. She was so kind to me that I had no idea about all of these things, how things take place, what documentations are needed. She continuously used to tell me everything and explain it very, very clearly. That became so much comfortable and easy for me that it went so smooth. After that, we started application. We fill in all the details online. She was calling, and she was a connector between two of us, the university and me too. She did everything very, very nicely and very smooth. The application gone too smooth for me.
Great. So that is, thank you so much for the kind words, but we always meticulously try, relentlessly we work towards getting a hassle-free process for the students. Uh, Thanks for the kind words. That now that the application process went well, would you like to tell something about the visa process? How quick was the visa turnout, and how quickly you got your decision and all of that?
So after getting an unconditional letter, we were very sure, yes, that is done. Now the last and foremost important thing was the to get a visa, and that is a huge thing. So we started apply. We applied for visa. Vaishnavi again did it very smoothly, and sir also was there in the process. All the documentations according to the rules, we collected it, and I had my interview. Before that, we were going through the bank process and everything. She talked to the bankers as well. She helped them understand what exactly documents we needed for the visa. And after that, I had my interview. Everything gone very smooth again. There was no problem in my documentation because it was made very clear to me beforehand only. And I received my visa in 10 to 12 working days only. In between, there were festivals, uh,
So precisely, it was
holidays.
7 working days
Yeah,
plus few holidays.
holidays.
So
Correct.
it was that quick, and that was a standard visa appointment,
Yeah.
which generally takes more than 15 days.
Correct.
But due to the appropriate manner of putting in the application, seldom we get the visas at a very short span of time. Kudos to that. Now, visa has come. Now, how do you think this whole journey is going to culminate into what exactly? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? What are you looking forward to gain out of this journey?
Okay, so I am a very normal girl. Didn't had many things in my head before, but after getting a consultancy, I had a very clear picture. Like my friends are getting into something very ordinary. Like they are starting their jobs, are working part time, they are studying too. But I had a clear vision that I have to go something which will give me a proper stability. And then these things came across, and I've made myself very strong that I have never been alone in my entire life. I have been in my family. I have whole time I have been confronted by them. So it is a very new experience for me too. I am also scared till now, but it gives a pleasure that I got a chance to get out of a small world and to get into a larger things. I think that will be an amazing experience for me, and I am awaiting for my beautiful journey.
Oh, great. So, one thing that I need to assure you that you're not alone. Of course, your parents, your family is there.
Yes.
But we as One Source, we are always there on campus. Anytime you require any kind of assistance, we'll always be there to help
Sure.
you. Even if you're feeling homesick, you can just let us know, and we can always look at the pastoral care community over there. We can contact them, and they can obviously take care of you in those situations. Uh, Obviously now there will be a little bit of culture shock when you go to United Kingdom or any foreign country. There is some kind of culture shock where you see, things are quite different than what we follow here. We are scared to talk to strangers. We see a lot of things happening around. We keep it to ourselves. But over there, it's like, you pass by anybody, any stranger, and you just say hi, you say smile, you say, so that kind of culture we're getting into. Obviously the languages, you are not going to call anybody sir. So once you are in UK, you will call me Sandeep, because I'm not supposed to be called. That's how they,
Yeah, correct.
So there is a cultural difference, a bit of cultural difference, which we need to get acclimatized to. But I'm certain that this journey is definitely going to be wonderful. And we at One Source wish you really, from the bottom of our heart, that you go there, you score high, you get you pass out with the flying colors, honestly, and get a good job,
Sure.
get an international exposure. That is what we seek for from every student. uh, Last word to any students who would be aspiring, whether they should aspire to go abroad, they should think of studying abroad, and any tips from your process you want to give them.
So there is one thing, that listen to your heart always. There is no one stopping you. Trust yourself, do whatever you want, and get a right consultant. First and the foremost important thing is to getting a right consultant. Like people will stick you a lot of courses, will talk about many lot of things, but you need to get a right consultant who will prepare you for your future. Your future is in your hands. You have to decide what you exactly want. Don't just go in a crowded place and get pushed into that crowd. No, do something different. That's what I got learned from Sandeep sir. And I want all of you, whoever you are seeing this video, aspiring and thinking of going out, think out of the box. And yes, uh, I had a great consultant on my side, so I am very lucky with that. So yes, if you are considering, please come here. They will guide you very properly.
Okay, thank you for that. A very, I would say, important aspect that she mentioned is not because we as One Source Overseas, you should come to us because anybody's just recommending, but one very important aspect that you mentioned is you would have gone for an MBA program.
Correct.
If she would have gone to a consultant who is just into, placing you where you want, what you want, and is not actually into the real consultation, there was a possibility that you would have ended into those 12 universities who give freshers MBA.
Yes, correct.
Coventry University, there are certain universities you get into fresher MBA, which are good programs. But the UK culture, the professional culture, does not support a fresher MBA. So when you pass out, you get an excellent degree, but when you qualify, you go out, it will be rather more difficult to get a job.
Job.
So that is where I think a good consultant comes into picture.
Correct.
Okay, application fine, you can do it. Visa, okay, somebody will do it. But getting the right consultation is the key. Ending up into the right program is really important, and I think you have highlighted that very well. So find a consultant. Don't settle down for one or two consultants. Visit 10 consultants. It's about your next 40 years of your life.
Correct.
Choose the right consultant who has product knowledge, who has program knowledge, who has clear mindset of you getting what you are planning for, whatever your goals are. He is a companion in your journey. Only then this is possible. So thank you, Manjushri, for joining us. It was great having a chat with you, and you will always be on our Hall of Fame, where you will be always stuck as one of the most cheerful alumni. And believe me, she is talking so much today. She has never spoken as much until
That's true.
now.
That's true.
So many congratulations,
Thank
and
you.
wish to see you soon.